This is my message to the world from my broken soul. We keep walking down the road, they killed our mothers, fathers, and our sons. We are light, we are the lights of the world. We come from the land of the rising sun. Every single day we keep rising up. No matter what they do, we are never giving up. This is my message to the world. Embrace Biafra. Embrace redemption. We shall win in the end. This is my message to the world. Embrace our freedom. Embrace our victory. We shall win in the end. We are stars, we are the greatest stars. No matter where we go, we rise to the sky. All around the world, we see greatness in the sight. Every day and night, we struggle for our lives. We are one, we are the chosen ones. You walk against the one to give us victory. Bring us back to the land flowing with the honey. Breaking all the chains and pain of slavery. This is my message to the world. Embrace Biafra. Embrace redemption. We shall win in the end. This is my message to the world. Embrace our freedom. Embrace our victory. We shall win in the end. This is my message to the world. We are coming, we are coming, we are not alone. We are fighting, fighting with the power of love. Forever and ever we shall reign in the world. Embrace Biafra. Embrace Biafra. Embrace redemption. Embrace redemption. We shall win in the Embrace our freedom. Embrace our freedom. Embrace our victory. Embrace our victory. We shall win in the We are coming, we are coming, we are not alone. We are fighting, fighting with the power of love. Forever and ever we shall reign in the
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people, wherever you are all over the world, I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. Of course, this is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uchi Okafor-Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Is the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. And of course, he is standing on the deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandioku Kano, the Prince of Afari Beku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom, the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interests of the Biafran people for almost 6 decades now. He is from Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State, and Abia State is Biafra land. And by the grace of Chukwu Kikabiam, I remain George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And of course, we must move ahead to acknowledge the Creator, Chukwu Okike Abiama, the one who sits in heaven and presides over the affair of man. For in the end, he is the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. And so in my humble way, I say to him this morning, Anyị na-aja gị mma o, n'ihi na ị mara mma e, ịhụnanya anyị na gị, obiọma gị, o juru anyị anya dadị o, inwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dịghị onye dị ka gị, ị bụ Alfa na Omega, anyị niile na-aja gị mma o. Yes, once again, I welcome you to this morning's segment. Without wasting much of our time, we shall be going into our topic this morning, which is simply titled, Why We Must Fight to Restore Biafra. The quest to restore Biafra. The need and the desire to ensure that the sovereign state of Biafra is restored, not actualized, cannot be overemphasized. It's not an issue to be discussed. There is no two ways about it. When we say we are here to restore Biafra, we are not actually asking for opinion on what we should do. Do we manage Nigeria? Do we restructure Nigeria? Do we have just have Biafra? No. Because by the time we begin to consider certain matters of utmost importance as concerns us as a people, it is only if we are normal that we will continue agitating for the restoration of Biafra. But of course, if we are in sin and we are not normal, and then we begin to think about restructure, and all other nonsense things they normally tell you in the Nigerian setting. And no genuine human being across the globe, alive or even dead, will support one Nigeria. The truth cannot be overemphasized. There is an adage in my place that and as far as we are concerned, Nigeria has poured a lot of eja inside our ufi. It's no longer hidden. It is no longer hidden. Their nonchalant attitude towards us is embarrassing, and it has gotten to the height where somebody have to respond. And believe me, that is why we are here. Not to conquer Yoruba, not to conquer Hausa, not to conquer anybody, but simply to ensure that as it were in the beginning, that it might be also the same way in the end. Why we must fight to restore Biafra. Once and for all, let us tell ourselves the truth. Do we truly appreciate the way we've been handled in Nigeria as Biafrans? I want you to be sincere. As a Biafran, are you truly satisfied the way you are being handled in Nigeria? I reflect about what Ojuzo Kalu said some time ago. He insulted IPOB and said we don't have sense. He went ahead to say that politicians are using us. Who idiot is that politician in Nigeria that can use us? Of course, there are some people in IPOB that Nigerian idiot politicians can use. But in our right mind, in our rightful sense, every Nigerian politician is going to hellfire. Who idiot is that politician? And then if everything we are doing here is because of one politician, Nigerian politician, and then all of us should burn in hell, and all of us will burn in hell. But we are not here for any politician. I, as a person, am not here for any idiot politician. But of course, the idiot politicians can repent and then join this struggle. Of course, those of them from Biafra extraction. And then once and for all, let us liberate the next generation. Today, Ojuzo Kalu actually said, Nigeria is good, Nigeria is bad. Nigeria is good to him. May he serve his 12 years, uninterrupted 12 years. And then when we are in Biafra, we will still be Nigerian serving. Because Nigeria must remain for Yoruba and our Fulani. After we are gone, Nigeria will still remain for them. They shall have a cordial relationship with the British government. Idiots everywhere. Let's tell ourselves the truth. As Biafran listening to me, certainly you do not like the sound of my voice. Certainly you believe we would have done things more politely. But let's tell ourselves the truth. At the end of the day, as you are sitting on your bed or you're walking about your lawful activity, as we are talking this very moment, let's think about it. You see, I hate hypocrisy. I hate hypocrisy. The World Bank is telling you Nigeria may plunge into recession, into austerity measure because Nigeria is feeding less than $1 a day. Who the hell feed with $1 a day in Nigeria? That should have been politician, I must say. We're feeding with less than a cent here in Biafra land. And then the idiots are deceiving you. Oh, Nigeria be feeding with $1 a day. And then you would have been very generous if Nigerians has that. The politicians are being paid almost 30 or 130 million naira annually without that, what do you call it? And then they are busy debating the law that will enable them pay you 30,000. 30,000 that can't even pay your house rent. And then you are telling me you are a civil servant because you go to one useless Yoruba church, you don't have sense again. And you're still telling he's going to do this one. I'm not talking to Yoruba and Fulani. I'm talking to you, Biafrans, who don't know what is obtainable and what is at stake in a time like this. But no matter what you do, no matter how you want to complicate the issue of Biafra restoration, we must get our land. We are moving forward. Anytime Nigerians come out and call us useless name, we're very happy because it makes us understand that we are doing something. Imagine if we had not said we are terrorists. And then maybe we are not getting it right. After all, Nelson Mandela was called a terrorist by one idiot called Margaret Thatcher, Rula Lidinda, and other idiots from Britain. And so they are kind. Maybe they've not manufactured the grammar that would have made them call us a more horrible name. But like I said, we need to understand, why must we fight for Biafra to be restored? These are the things we need to begin to ask. Must we begin to want one Nigeria? You know, let's build our one Nigeria. Let's try and amend Nigeria. Let's try and do. Some things are not acceptable. World Bank, IMF, all of them, they are the one who is impoverishing us. When I see people come out and say, Nigeria, Africa most populous nation, Nigeria very rich, Nigeria, and I begin to wonder, is it this Nigeria, Kwano, or another one? Is it this Nigeria? But of course, all these hulu you people are causing is going to be boomerang. I must tell you the truth. Let's tell ourselves the truth. It's just as simple as that. And maybe we'll begin to wake up and think positively.
For a former governor. The former governor gets 6 new cars every 3 years, even if he's opening a car shop. The deputy gets 3 or 5 cars every 3 years. The former governor gets a house in Lagos and in Abuja, any place of his choice. Why the deputy gets a house in Lagos only? Free medical care for the governor, his deputy, and their families for life. They are also entitled to cooks, steward, gardeners, and domestic staffs, all pensionable. Worst of all, 300% of annual basic salaries every 2 years as furniture allowance for the governor and his deputy. Also, 100% of annual basic salaries as house maintenance allowance. The house you build, you still maintain it for them. 2 DSS officials, 1 female officer, of course, for Madam, and 8 policemen. No wonder there are none left to guard the rest of us. Deputy governor gets 1 DSS operatives, 2 policemen. And then, listen to this also. 25% of annual salaries for personal assistants. They must get personal assistants. 30% of annual basic salaries as car maintenance. So those 6 cars, you still maintain them for them, in spite of what they had taken while in office. 20% of annual basic salary also as utility allowance, no name. Pensionable drivers, no limit to the numbers. And finally, severance benefits, like 300%. Despite all these, some of these former governors still turn the Senate into a retirement home, while others are ministers, all drawing salaries in spite of these pensions. Unfortunately, the entitlement they enjoy are far more than what political office holders in developed and rich countries enjoy. More of why we will continually remain a developing country. You can't close your eyes to this ugly trend and pretend to fight corruption. It's impossible. We almost realize that we are the ones in opposition in Nigeria and not the political office holders in either APC or PDP. And we can't build a strong and virile country where public institutions work but empty the state treasury to take care of a few who govern the state for a maximum of 8 years, while those that served the states during their youthful years for 35 years are dying by installment for lack of pension. My advocacy today would be, if we remove the houses in Lagos and Abuja, the 300 and 100% of annual basic for furniture allowances and house maintenance allowance, cut down the number of cars to 2 per 5 years and reduce the number of policemen to just 2, we would have saved enough to fund or fix some of these dilapidated roads and abandon public hospitals.
But the truth cannot be overemphasized. When some people around the world are asking us, what are your governors saying? What are your senators saying? What are the idiots in power saying? Can anybody tell me why the reason why most of these idiots and criminals in power will ever want Nigeria to be divided? And those of you on Facebook, the picture of the quack or the shark you are seeing is Niger Delta, the land where you have most of the highest oil and gas deposits around the world. This is how it looks like. That is the street of Niger Delta. This is Biafra land, where you have oil. They said it's third largest oil producing zoo in the world, coming from this region. Idiots are telling us, hey, let's return Nigeria. But all those politicians, animal in the corridor of power, you think with all this girlfriend allowance, shoemaker allowance, every allowance, Igbo smoking allowance, good smoking allowance, you think they are going to tell you to let's divide Nigeria? And when you people are doing what you are doing, you're trying to hide the narrative. BBC is there trying to video a policeman vehicle that was burned, but they are not videoing how many people that were killed in Ojofor's house. But all of you, your disgrace will know no bound. We can assure you this. But let this be an opinion pool for all of us Biafran. Let's be sincere to ourselves. Do we really think we have to leave this Nigeria? Let's be sincere. Let us be sincere. We have to ask ourselves the following question. Did we really commit an unpardonable sin in Nigeria to be hated cruelly by those who were supposed to be part of the same one Nigeria with us? The Yorubas on daily basis, they exhibit their hatred for our people. They exhibit their hatred for our people. On daily basis, they exhibit their hatred for us. But yet they are the one advocating, it's our one Nigeria, we have to do our one Nigeria, and are we talking about the Fulanis? Can anybody tell me that the Yoruba love them? Forget about if your mother is a Yoruba, that is your business. Forget about if you are Yoruba. If you let the love of your mother want you to threaten the very existence of your father, you are idiot. We will purge all of you. There shall be purging in Biafra land. Make no mistake about that. Make amends while you have the time. Because some of you who have a Yoruba mother or your wife is a Yoruba idiot, some of you idiot, you are trying to bend us to love Yoruba, but you know they don't love us. Can somebody tell me as a Biafran that these people love us? The answer is no. Nigeria hit us with passion. I was watching a comedy online just a few hours before I came online on air. Though it's a comedy, but they just tell you how Nigerians behave. They went to hellfire, and devil was even complaining. Angel, come and see Igbo man is selling fire extinguisher inside hellfire. He want to quench all the whole fire. Everybody is laughing, but this is how bad it can become. You may say Nigeria, Igbo man, you shit Igbo man. Some idiot Igbo man don't know what is happening. I want us to be sincere with ourselves. You, Ijo man, you, Akwa Ibom man, you, anything you call yourself inside Biafra. But as a Biafra man, do you think we have committed an unpardonable sin for Nigerian and her counterparts to hate us with cruel hatred? Have we committed any sin? I want us to let's say the truth. Are we treated equally in Nigeria? Before, it used to be like third-class citizen. But now it's not third class. You are not even a citizen of Nigeria. You are not, as a Biafra, you are not a citizen of Nigeria. Very soon you will know. Are you treated equally as a Nigeria? Before our very eye, Abuja was built for Hausa people. Before our very eye, Lagos was built for Yoruba people. Where did they build for Biafran people? And somebody is going to tell me Port Harcourt. Can you point out a single building in Port Harcourt that is evidence of federal government trying to develop River State? Or is it the one we built by ourselves? I want you to tell me the truth, you governors, both the idiot governors, senators, and the original one. You to be sincere. Are we treated equally? You're not idiots. Look at retired governors in the floor of the Senate. Can you truly say that we are being treated equally? I thought every man was to be judged based on the level of the achievement. And when I remember the words of Martin Luther King Jr., he said, I have a dream that one day in America, every boy, child, girl, child, men, and women will be equal before the law. And then we will not be judged by the content, by the color of our skin, but by the content of our character. That dream is here to be fulfilled. When Obama, idiot, entered there, some people have you, Martin Luther King dream has expired. Obama was a puppet. He was a clown, an idiot, and never served the purpose of the black. America, you know today, is not where everybody is equal. They are still being judged by the color of their skin, not by the content of their character. That is why no matter who you are in America as a black, if you don't respect yourself, you will end up in jail. The same way as idiot of Biafra land. If you don't respect yourself, you will end up in jail. That is what they do. And some of you are going to say, well, they have been finally released. They know what they are doing. Oh, Mokoko. They know what they are doing. But let us tell ourselves the truth. Are we treated equally here? Agbiru everywhere. If the answer to these questions is no, that indeed we are not being treated equally in this Nigeria. Indeed, our people are going through on presidential, I don't know the grammar to use. And then we need to begin to fight to make sure we liberate the next generation from this zoo, this prison called Nigeria. We must fight because something is certainly wrong. Let us remind ourselves about some of these occurrences to see if Nigerian state truly reserve the right, justifiable to do to us most of the things they are doing to us. Let us consider, let's re-examine, let's cross-examine what Nigeria is doing to us to see if they are justifiably, if they reserve the right to do to us what they are doing to us. You see, we have suffered to the extent that we get used to suffering, but not for very long. Number one, Nigeria has never come to the rescue of any Biafran where you attack, where you act with external aggression anywhere in the world. Since I was born till today, I have never seen Nigerian pick up a case of a Biafran person against a particular country, as far as I can remember. Today, millions of our people will die, Biafrans will die in Saudi Arabia. When you want to kill a Yoruba or Fulani Hausa, then Nigeria will speak up. I say, no, these people did not commit any crime. But once it's a Biafra man, they fasten the killing. Who would believe that Oka is sentenced in South Africa and Nigeria made it possible? And some idiot are telling me, oh, you know, we got to build one Nigeria. Can you tell me anywhere we are facing aggression as a Biafran in the world where Nigeria will support us? But rather, they are the one that goes there to tell them to attack us. Buhari, the day he discussed with the Malaysian government and said, don't you see how these people are spraying money? They just come to your country, before you know they turn to millionaire. From that day, Malaysian government start killing Biafrans indiscriminately. Nigerian went to South Africa. When they left, you hear xenophobia. All of you are listening to us. Osibanjo went to America and saw one idiot from America some months ago. That should be early this year. Ask Osibanjo, what did he go to do? He went to report Biafrans. And some idiot are listening to them. Why don't you make the issue of Nigeria prudential? And then everybody associating with Nigeria would have been disgraced by now. We pretend to fight corruption, but our actions is corruption impersonification. We pretend we want justice for the world, but yet we are the injustice impersonification. But whatever you do, understand Nigeria is a done deal, dissolved, dismembered, obliterated from the face of the planet Earth. Nothing more, nothing less. Nigeria has never come out to challenge any aggression against Biafrans anywhere in the world. Never. And what I do not understand is most of the corrupt agency of most of this country, as reputable as America is, FBI is even reducing their standard. We have seen your type. Oh, we want to investigate Allen Onyema, some Igbo man steal money. So please come out and help us fight corruption in Nigeria. Because Nigeria are the only president in the world who travel around the world, begin to tell them, my people are useless, my people are foolish, my people are hopeless, my people are indisciplined. Only Nigerian leaders say so. If you see the way they talk to us, you won't have regard for us. But some of you want us to address them as human beings. When I call them idiot, it's because I'm still looking for a good name to call them. Buhari, before he passed on, he has traveled the whole world in 1 year. What is he doing? He's a clueless man. He's buying gun. Because all their target, all the greatest achievement of Nigeria is killing one Igbo man. Just kill one Igbo man, then they are fulfilled. And everywhere he managed to land to service his jet, because he's a rolling stone, gallivanting everywhere in the world before he died. And then maybe those countries want to like show him a little respect. And they say, yes, what is the situation of Nigeria? The next thing you hear, they begin to sing, according to Fela. My people are useless. My people are foolish. My people are hopeless. My people are indisciplined. That is what Buhari and Idiabo told you. An idiot are telling us he's a man of integrity. He's an integrity man. Even this, the Sudanese in Aso Rock. Honestly, I want you to consider it. And the whole world will be a testament that anywhere they are attacking our people, it is the Nigerian government that asks them to do that. Sometimes they come in the guise of Nigerian community in diaspora. This Nigerian community in diaspora, we are taking record of all of you. When we are done with you people, you will understand that Amayanabo and the rest of them are actually in heaven. You can imagine Liberia now. You can imagine Guinea or Guinea. Everywhere our people are being frustrated. You can imagine our brother Nwachi Okiki locked up by one idiot claiming to be an organization of one Nigeria. All of you don't know what is coming. We are recording all of you. We don't hide our feeling. We don't threaten people. We tell you the truth. We go put leg for one decent trouser. All of us go put leg for one trouser very soon. Let us be sincere. Nigeria makes it difficult for us to renew our travel document outside Nigeria. I want you to look at it. I have over 30 videos. Nigerians who are in diaspora going to Nigerian embassy, anywhere the zoo embassy are around the globe, anywhere this idiot are scattered around the globe. And then they'll be crying, oh, renew my passport, they're going to deport me. They'll be laughing at you. Fulani will be laughing at you. They don't want to pay Igbo man to write for them. Yorubas are very idiot that they are busy looking for how to help them poison us. And so since there is nobody to fill the form for them, they will renew your document. You'll be there shouting, we were protesting, let them renew our license, let them renew our passport. But America know that Nigerian High Commissioner to America is almost the same age with Freddie Lugard. He's using walking stick. And then when America want to help us build Nigeria, any idiot ruling America or presiding over anywhere in America, or any idiot from Britain trying to get involved should ask question, what can these people offer? People who spend more than 20 hours of every day of their life to sleep. If America were to be organizing anything, they now invite Nigerian High Commissioner. Is that not an embarrassment? When you have Biafrans doing very well, or should I say Nigerians excelling in every level of endeavor right there in America, who can be able to create a bilateral relationship between the zoo, if there was anything like that, and the Americans, that will enable each state to have regard for each other. And then there is one idiot today who don't even know his name again. Watch Nigeria ambassador to America. If you give him 5 minutes without talking to him, spit will start coming out from his mouth. Who the hell put him there? Is it American FBI? Idiots. But I want us to tell ourselves the truth now. Because this is hate speech. You're just saying the truth. It's hate speech. But it makes us go jagger. Isaiah said, how can I keep the word of the Lord in my mouth without saying it? It's like a fire in my marrow, for it will consume me. I can't. And so he ordered us and will speak. But you're trying to judge how we're addressing you. Sometimes you speak grammar and say they are using derogative language. You check your derogative action. I say Nigerian ambassador to America, if you leave him alone without talking to him, 10 minutes, spit will start coming out from his mouth. This man is so old that he's older than George Washington and Abraham Lincoln put together. But some idiot want you to believe that, oh, this is Nigerian High Commissioner. When he's coming, his body will be more like that is exactly what they want. Queen Elizabeth is getting older. People now change her pampers for her, her diapers. Theresa May now, the same thing. These people have access to the best medical health care in the world. They are not taking drugs to renew their age, but they give us a president who miraculously is now younger than even my son. Idiots. But in their mind, they will deceive us. They have the media. Osetiana. The world will be a witness that the Nigerian leaders, who are mostly Fulani and the Yoruba, are the ones that are making sure that they destroy our image before the global community. We all know that is what they do. That is what they do. They make a phone call and say, yes, I the president of Liberia. You say, yes, I am. You know, you wanted to borrow money from us. You say, yes, yes, we are still working the process. It's okay. All the Biafran people, they punish them. And you begin to jump up. Sometimes to be able to cover more ground, you need to pause. We are pausing. Yes, are you the president of South Africa? He said, yes, this is a representative of Nigeria. That oil pipe we are connecting to give South Africa some oil from Biafra land. If you don't do xenophobia, we will suspend the contract. There's some idiot who are being used like the same way Nigerian youth are being used in South Africa with carry cutlass. It's appalling when you ask South Africans, why is this? What is the cause of this xenophobia? And then they be saying, oh, they are carrying our girlfriend. Oh, they are taking our girlfriend. Unbelievable. And then when you question them and call them to order, do you mean they are carrying your girlfriend? Not that they are raping your. Do you mean this one you are doing xenophobia? He said, no, they have taken all the work. They're kidnapping our work, but you are lazy. I want us to tell ourselves the truth. And then maybe we begin to see the reason why we all must come together. Biafrans, you are the one I'm talking to. We must come together and fight to the end and fight to the finish, because Biafra is our only hope. Here in our land, they make it mandatory to subjugate us and emasculate us in every way imaginable or possible. Be sincere. When I look at the Atlantic Ocean that border with Biafra land, I could only imagine the seaport that we can build there. I could only imagine the kind of tourist attraction that could be set up here. Do you know Dubai owns the largest man-made island in the world? But I can assure you that the natural resources, gas and oil among others, in dwelling, residing in one state in Biafra land is bigger than everything Dubai has ever had. There was an idiot somewhere in Bayelsa. They call him, is it JT Spef, the Amayanabo of Browse, the wife, the husband of Charles Day Academy, the owners of Bereton Academy, the first governor of Rivers State. Was he a terrorist governor? He had actually had a dream for Rivers State then, if we go by that. Because of that single project of tourism he wanted to execute in Rivers State, he was relegated to the background. But he may know, he may not know. He married a Yoruba woman, so he's an idiot somewhere, drinking kaka every morning in one island, and then waiting for his time to die. But these things, they say, no, they are harsh in their word, but your action is hard towards us. There is another idiot somewhere from Cross River. We call him Donald Duke. He tried to develop Tinapa. The life of the Cross Riverians, I hope that is how they call it, Cross Riverians, would never have been the same. But he committed a crime. How dare you develop Cross River? Today they have silenced him. But they won't listen. There is another idiot now jumping everywhere. He says his name is Rotimi Chibuike. But will he listen? He will go to jail. It's not because we like it, but sometimes let them go and receive the wages of what they have done. These people deliberately make sure that we are marginalized, we are subjugated. Anything they have to cripple us. Imagine if those seaports were functioning. Even the Okpu fire now is Nigerian army that are the Okpu fire now. Nigerian army are the bunkers. Is it bunker or bunkery? I want you to imagine if we had international airport, at least 2 in the southeast as they call it, 2 in south-south as they call it. Would it have been a sin? Imagine if federal government have projects in Biafra land as they have in Lagos and Abuja. Or have you not noticed that there is no single federal government present in Biafra land? The people in the southeast cannot actually react to any injustice by holding the government ransom. But rather, vice versa, reverse is the case. If they have present in the southeast, we will shut down those companies and industry, and we will bring them to order. But where are we going to shut? They are the one compelling us to believe their edict, their decree, by destroying our market. And in those of us from South-South, as they call us, they have pipeline. They can't do without stealing. If there is any technology that enables them to steal oil invisibly, by now you will not see anywhere to hold them ransom. And that is why in the nearest future, we will blow all the whole oil. We will give them a battlefront here in the every 5 oil well in Biafra land. Bring more Fulani across Africa because it's about to start to rain. And then all of them will begin to talk. They had a choice to begin to negotiate, to dismember Nigeria and still be stealing oil if they still want to be stealing, and let us go, or they should prepare to poison all of us and kill us once. After all, it will not be the first, and we do not expect it will be the last. But we can only assure you that it's not going to be the way you plan it, because kingdom rise and kingdom fall. Why are they so wicked? When I see Oji Zokalo talking, when I see a lot of idiots talking and trying to think they are talking us down, one thing comes to my mind. What does these people call us? Look at Abia State as I'm talking to you. Since they create Abia State today, it is just yesterday they are trying to build a flyover. And that flyover, some people call it center table. Do you know the whole of Abia State, they don't have flyover? And then idiot call Okezie Ekpazu is there talking. Our life has no value before the Nigerian people. And so we are being killed indiscriminately and extrajudicially. Do our life have value before them? One idiot plan or DSS will just stop. Hey, stop there, stop there. You stop. You say, yes, you're particular. And you now bring out your document. He's going to shoot you. Because he simply asks, give me 15 naira or give me 100 naira. Because they are now Bampiala. But you are giving them your document because you follow the law. You obtain every document, boot hacking permit hacking, button light right receipt, tinted glass receipt. But they don't give a hoot about that. They just want feedback, a gunje, bribe. Failure to do that, you will receive one bullet. Just open fire, begin to kill people indiscriminately. And to them, they want to harass us, intimidate us, and then we shut up. But we've passed that stage. Can you truly tell me that our life as Biafrans have value? How many of the women do they have to rape with impunity? How many people do they have to kill more with impunity? And then they are telling you, oh, IPOB killed 2 police, IPOB. But they told the number of those IPOB member, Biafrans member that were killed in a burial ground in Anambra State is still counting. Our life has no value in Nigeria. We must acknowledge this fact. If you know in your heart of heart that all these things are true, why is it that we are not standing up to fight to make sure that Nigeria is restored? You as a Biafran, you know what you are saying is the truth. What is holding you? What is delaying you? What are you waiting for to stand up and fight for the restoration of Biafra? Our veterans knew this truth. They wept the same way we are weeping today. And in their own way, they cried and say, why you delay, oh? Come and save your nation. Why you delay, oh? Come and save your nation. Why you delay, oh? Come and save your nation. Oh, Biafra, why you delay? Why you delay, oh? Come and save your nation. Why you delay, oh? Come and save your nation. Why you delay, oh? Come and save your nation. Oh, Biafra, why do you delay? And wait until we are gone as a people. The Nigerian state is our oppressor. And we must fight to the end. We must fight to the finish. We must fight till Biafra is restored. Because Biafra is our only hope. I'll be back in a minute.
Biafra is our only home. It is our only home. From the rising of the sun to the going on the same, we must fight till the end to restore our motherland. Oh, Biafra is our only home. Is our only hope, Biafra. We must always strive to do what we have to do to restore Biafra back, hope of our children. Oh, Biafra is our only home. Is our only hope, Biafra. From the rising
because Biafra is our home, and the restoration of our home is the reason why we are here. At this moment, our lines are open. You are Biafra anywhere in the world. You are yet to join IPOB. I am asking you to send your name, your phone number, and your location to this WhatsApp line. The nearest coordinator will contact you. We will not always be visible because there may be need for us to improvise. They have learned and decided that they must kill us anywhere they see us. And believe me, it will not end in their favor. They are not yet ready for the outcome. We want them to disgrace themselves first of all. We will follow them log ahead. And that time they will come for you. They will kill you. You can be their puppet now. You can be an idiot inside Yoruba church, an idiot in the corridor of power, say Biafra. They will come for you. The Bible says it is not the will of Jesus that any should perish. It is not the will of IPOB that any Biafran should perish. But if you are an idiot, you want to perish, we will grant your request for you. We humble ourselves and say, look for the nearest IPOB and fight. I listened to one of my brother right yesterday, painfully. He said, imagine if all Biafrans in America will rise up and pay $1,000 to support this restoration project. Imagine the power we will wield. All these economic policies being formulated in the zoo called Nigeria. You think it's because they want to build the economy. It is because they want to make sure they cripple us economically. One of the misery of IPOB is that DSS and Nigerian idiots have worked very hard to know the source of our funding. But nobody fund us. God fund us. Nobody fund us. Because most of the things we do here is utterly sacrifice. Men and women are willing and glad to do that. Look for IPOB and join. God will not do for man what man should do for themselves. And our WhatsApp line is 070815 45642. 070815 45642. Our direct line is 081221 52971. 081221 52971 is our direct number. The special number for the female is 081288 58614. 081288 58614 is the special number for the female. And now, caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yeah.
Good morning from here. Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Udenna Wachugo Anthony. I'm calling from India. What I have to say this morning, I have to thank you for your good work for Biafran all over the world, to waking all Biafran all over the world. And I have to thank you because of your good job upon of Biafrans. And I thank our leader. I thank our deputy leader. I thank every principal officers all over the world. And I have a testimony this morning about Audio Zakalo. And so that all the politicians, all the governors, we know what they are doing to yourself. That the blood of Biafran they used to consume in one way or another to gain the seat, to gain the favor, to gain the what they need, are coming back to pay them one by one. Yesterday I remembered one video Audio Zakalo released against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That he has DSS, he has this in army uniform. Why police are going in house? Is army supposed to go there? One of my friends shared the video yesterday when he got the news about Audio Zakalo. I was so happy and glad. That's why I came online today and I said that I have a testimony about Audio Zakalo, because I'm so glad, so that those stupid people and so those fools in Biafra land call themselves politicians will learn something about this. They will learn that the blood they are wasting are coming back to pay them one by one. if he hadn't paid you now because you're getting old, he will pay your son and he will pay to your generation, because those blood you are wasting is not you are the one made them to be in the land they be. And the God has a purpose for them to come out along the line, along the family, along the Biafra land, to restore Biafra. And you wasting the blood. And I surely believe that the power from Chukwu Okike cannot allow them. And he must pay them one by one. From the heaven above, Obiano, and so many others, governors from Eastern region, Okorocha, and others, they must receive the punishment on the earth before they will die. Because of the blood they waste in Biafra land. Because of the atrocity they done against our leader. Because of the atrocity they done against our brothers and sisters, to broaden Fulani herdsmen, to rape our mothers, our sisters, and kill our brothers and sisters. They must pay the price on this earth. That's what I have to contribute this morning. Thank you so much, Judge Onyibe.
Thank you.
And I thank our national coordinator for India. I thank all the principal officers in India. I urge everyone, every Biafran who are living in land of India, to come along and join IPOB. That's the only hope we have. Even the land of India, we Biafran don't have any hope, because they are using Nigerian government to threat every Biafran.
Thank you. Are you there, caller on the line? Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line. Good morning from here. Go ahead, please. Good morning from here.
I was listening last night from one of our brothers, said that you are these people in our land, and pretend that they are their friends. Because I don't know that, I don't see the reason. If we are the same blood with these people, how would they have that wickedness? How would they bear such wickedness in their hearts to treat us badly? Because what have we done to these people? Are they our brothers? If they are our brothers, why must they treat us in that such way? Because I know that relatives will catch up to them very, very soon. Now, I cannot already. I wouldn't let it from our side, our person, our people. Now, everywhere, every look and trend in Biafra land. In DSS in that is uniform. Now, what are they searching? What are they doing? Or they don't have their problem. How can you be somebody and ask that person not to cry? The father did it. I said, if I hear your mouth, is it possible? They are the ones holding our food. They are the ones holding our money. They are the ones holding our resources. They are the ones holding everything pertaining to us. And they ask us not to talk. Upon that, we have been struggling to end our needs. Now, through time goes to wine. We are still living happily. We are still living more than them. Because they have pushed us to the wall. When they go to our brother's house, we will run out of that place. Apart from that, I call sure, maybe so we cannot do it. Yes, I said to me, I will say, I will be a son. It is hard time. My warrior, I beg you, my warrior, a sign of bow, my warrior, even in in this land. I have been saying it time without number that the land must swallow them. They can never for the one you have language, how about I used to be an apostle. This of Anna, I know back over and up while I am into her. You know, they say to her, the land will wipe out their fourth generation. because although Chukwu will happen, any one of them, I will not be happy. Already, in fact, their fourth generation will be wiped out because no one will remain. And when you also consider this in the thought of if we open circumcision, even like the book of Nehemiah, when God moved in there, I join the New Zealand. That's it. I do it. I'll begin but one another here and there. I said, no intermarriage. We access go to our tribe and marry because these people will come with the wickedness to spoil us. Then Nehemiah asked, "When I do make you ready to make your asking like now, we got to have 12 because if the blood, if any single brother Boko Haram remains in this place, we don't have peace." So I am my career somewhere in the world, I am the out somewhere later, because only any of them that will remain. This can have a mind in the Buddha. This can have a mind in the Buddha. We don't have land. When the small one I really had a land. We don't have food. How will the one cup of the island had a land? We don't have money. I sit alone and I don't know even I wrote a woman I had a idea. He got civil disgrace. He got every one of them. He got road safety. He got air. He got custom. What is their problem? Everyone wants to dig a home here. That is their problem. And then we go to as they are receiving the money, they are still killing us. And myself, Chukwu will silence every one of them. They will never go unpunished in this land.
Thank you very much.
Let me read my comment.
We must continue.
Of the Nigerian military in declaring IPOB a terror group, this time coming from the former governor of Abia State, where the tensions stemmed. Mr. Kalu has condemned the activities of the group, which he says were only being used by politicians for political reasons. He says the fight by IPOB for Biafra is not sincere and has asked the federal government to consider the 2014 confab to help douse the tension across the land.
When you go to a place, somebody shows army uniform. Somebody say he has Biafra intelligence agency. Somebody tell you have Biafran army. Do you need to bring police? You don't need to bring police for God's sake. You need to roll out the army because he has challenged the sovereignty of our nation. And that is what he is. I don't know why people are shouting all over. I mean, Abia, I have seen mostly all the security chiefs. I've gone around Aba. I've gone around to see things by myself. That the governors are trying to rally around now. They were, let me be honest with you. Some of politicians were playing politics with it. They are thinking these boys will help them to win the election. It's impossible. It's not our law. It's not our way. Election must be democratically done. These boys are not capable of holding anybody to ransom because they are not sincere. But fight for Biafra is not a sincere fight, it's a destruction. If it's sincere, it will succeed. If it's not sincere, it's gone to the dustbin because it's not sincere. What is sincere is that we must come back to see how Igbos, everywhere we are, we must get equity. Restructure is the only way that we can go. Country must restructure. Socially, restructuring does not mean divide the country. Restructuring means put this in order. We have gone past going to Abuja every month to share money. We are now thinking, how do we going to live together as a country? We should go back to the conference resolutions.
That is what Okalo one Nigerian is. If IPOB is here to say, we know, but we will outlive all of you. We are here to stay. Make no mistake about that. And all those of you who are singing like parrot for Nigeria, I say Biafran, get ready. Time will catch up. We are here. We are not going anywhere. We are Biafrans and we are here to stay. Caller and WhatsApp, are you still there?
Mazi George Onyibe.
Good morning, my lord. Go ahead, please.
Mazi George Onyibe. Onyoga Drema 24/7. I remove my heart for you. My maximum respect to the leadership of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and his deputy, Nwokike Uchemefo, and all the leadership of IPOB, none of the too much. only the too much. This attack on the lawyer of IPOB is frustration. It's frustration. And I'm a Bomo Biafra that zoo I wanna pay. How can you go to a man's house, a reputable lawyer's house, a lawyer without any criminal charge, and you attack his house? You kill people in his compound. You burn down his house. You burn down every house surrounding his house. And you say you are a country. And you say you are a country. Mazi George Onyibe, your topic tonight, I've said it all. Are we happy being treated like this? Are we happy being marginalized? No Biafra will say they are happy, apart from the Efulefus. Our leader said that anyone that served the Sioux will return back in shame. Also Jekano, 12 years. It's coming, okay, see, nobody knows. Maybe his own will be 30 years. Will you be no? Maybe his own will be 35 years. Okay, and all of them. But I feel sorry for them. If they know what is coming, they know that Elu, Akoroha, Allah, they're no day. Zoo, they're no day. Biafra, they're no day. Because we shall not welcome them back after they've served their years imposed by Chubri. It is absurd. What is happening in Nigeria today is absurd. It's absurd. If you talk, they say hate speech. Which country has a hate speech in the whole universe? Which country have a hate speech? Rochas Okorocha said that the illiteracy in the north, one day market women will be in the House of Senate. Market women, market men are already in the House of Senate. What law can they give us? What law can these people give us? From your analysis this morning, look at the money they are paying themselves. And there's abject poverty in the land. Abject poverty. This is a cult. Nigeria, the zoo is now a cult. A cult. A cult. Who wants this kind of place as a country? Nobody. What is happening in Nigeria cannot happen anywhere in the world. A cult. Listen to your program without getting angry. I'm sorry if I'm expressing my anger. I am angry. I am angry. What has happened to the Igbo people? What has happened to the Biafran race? Look at J.T. Spiff. We've seen them all. Edwin Clark. We've seen them all. Good luck, Jonathan. We've seen them all. We've seen them all. Why are these people so comfortable about serving our Fulani? I could remember when I was growing up. Igbo tribe, the Biafrans were at the top of the tree. We were respected. This is just jealousy. This hatred is just jealousy against the Igbo man. Everywhere they go in the world, they thrive. In Nigeria, they're thriving. And they want to cut us down. God will not allow them to cut us down, Master Church Onyibe. God will not allow them to cut Biafra down. I'm advising every Biafran that feels this injustice, every Biafran that knows there's no hope, Biafra is our only hope. You played the record this morning. Every time you play that record, I cry. Biafra is our only hope. Biafra is our only hope. It's not good enough to come on Radio Biafra and talk. We must talk with our pockets. We are the only ones holding the struggle. If every Biafran can put hand in their pocket, sacrifice is not by mouth. We need money. We need money. If every man, every woman that comes on this Radio Biafra put their hand in the pocket to support this struggle, Biafra will come tomorrow. Look at Biafran television. It's no longer on air. And it's a program which we enjoy with Ada and Victor and Mas Elvis. It's no longer on air. It's money. This is not a child's play. The Biafran struggle is not a child's play. But
quite unfortunate we lost that caller, but hopefully he will be able to call back. We must continue. Are you there, caller on the line? Caller on the line. Good morning, ma. Go ahead, please.
Okay. My name is Victoria. I'm calling from Isalambana in Imo State, Nigeria, in Biafra land. My brother, I use the name of God Almighty to say it shall be well with my leader, Madinam Dekano. It is well with each of my phone. They are blessed in the morning, they are blessed in the afternoon, they are blessed in the night. I decree that no weapon of any kind, form of action against them that ever prosper. I stand upon that decree to decree upon Biafra land. Biafra land is blessed. Any man or woman trying to drink the blood of Biafra shall be dropping in their own blood. Your daily day, God Almighty shall keep you, sustain you, and your family. You will reap the fruit of all your good labor. Your enemy shall be put to shame and disgrace. You say that we should say if we are happy, how can we be happy? When people that are supposed to protect you are the ones killing you, how can you be happy? Look at our so-called early. We go to the strand and to the rail to vote for them. When the place of Abuja, when we come back, is to come and split our blood of the state of their land. They gang up against our enemies, against us to destroy us, to put us down. Yes, at the end, they will be destroyed. There is an adage that says that a fool is better for sacrifice. But the thing is that when they are from which tribe is this fool that they use to sacrifice come from, it is then that the shame will be before the tribe. Our politicians have brought shame and disgrace. Our politicians thought that if a person hates your father, has to do things that person will love you, no matter how you pretend, no matter how you fight that person. They are afraid that when your father has been transferred to you. But our politicians are so blind and so stupid that they don't read the hard things on the wall. They continue fooling themselves. Look at somebody saying they Fulani and illiterate and uncircumcised. I don't know how to describe them. Animals saying somebody like a maker of course to come and kill a reputable man. A man of honor, a man of dignity, a man of integrity. To come and kill him. Knowing that he has an aged mother that has just buried his first child, that is supposed to bury her. This one has buried this man. In pain and in sorrow. They want to inflict pain upon that man. So they want to replicate what they did to our leader house, to that this my lawyer. Because it's my lawyer, I'm a Biafra, it's my lawyer. It's not even a lawyer, it's my lawyer. So they want to kill that woman. So that they supposed to lose his mother, lose everybody in the company. Be unto him.
who has saved his life. Property is property. You can build it. God says that when God was telling Abraham, I will bless you. Abraham said, how do I know that I will bless you? Bless you. He has been saying it for a long time. God says that I will take you to the land of Egypt. Then you will say that they will use you. They will make you as a slave. But I will punish that land that has caused you to cry. I will punish that country that has made you to lose your dignity. And Egypt suffered it up to today. This is how Elohim is going to punish Britain. This is how Elohim is going to make Britain to be a business state, a country. Britain shall never go unpunished because they have caused pain upon humanity. They have caused pain upon their land. They have caused our people to be joined in the Mediterranean Sea. They have caused our young women to die in the desert and waters and animal services. They shall never go unpunished. And the Fulani that is there with their tools shall never, they will be like an animal forever and ever. No matter which money they collected, they actually the same. Their plans are still better than them. So these plans which should not be declared because of what they are saying. The word of God says that when you treat them, people like them, don't be dismayed, don't be worried. For the Egyptians you see today, that cannot see them tomorrow. When God wanted to deliver the people of Israel, we have that the Egyptians increase their level. And this is what they are increasing to the earth now. God is about to deliver us, and they have increased the prayer. So our deliverance is very close to us. So let us have patience, for our God is able to do all things. They will need to reap what they sow. Our politicians will need to reap what they sow. I know that they are happy seeing us dying. They are happy seeing us being brought down one day. This is a powerful. God is going to do what to our Biafran politicians. What are going to please? Prison is just somebody going to eat. They will need what they say they will do to them and their lineage. They will regret over power of leadership in their life. So I use the name of Elohim to bless my Biafra people. The God of Isaac and Jacob shall protect our land, shall speak for us. Any evil man or woman in form of army, police, navy, no matter their guys that they are coming to Biafra land to kill, let the land of Biafra swallow you. This man that is all of us, his name is Ofo. In our land, Ofo is so good. What is honesty? That honesty and Biafra land shall swallow him and his lineage and his gang up that wanted to cause this level upon us. May God save us. May God protect us. May God protect my leader, my deputy leader, my African rep. May God protect you, all guide you, so that we see Biafra and beyond. In the name of Abraham, I have
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. We must continue. Biafrans must understand that which plague us and ache us must be stopped. Call on the line, your name and where you calling from.
Hello, sir.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Nwanne biko aha anwụgụ nakwu onye ụmụrụ Abia State Farland. Nnukwu na-agbanya na too much unu na-eme m obi ụtọ wewe. Skuka dị maka agọzi m unu. Gọzire m Maazị Nnamdi Kalụ. Gọzire m Uche Mefọ, the deputy leader. Unu jisi ike Biafra na-abịa. Jisi n'ike n'ọrụ ndị a niile ha dị ihe na-eme. Ọ bụ m ya wụrụ n'akwụ ede. O mechaa mbọ niile ọ ga-eme gba ihe ga-eme ha. Ebe Chukwu mere ebere, Chukwu Okeda mere ebere, onweghị ka ha nwetara awa lọya. Ekele Chukwu Okeda maka o jikwa otu a were dịrị ka udu ndị a na-eme na-ebu mbuli elu nye IPO. Ike Chukwu gọzie m unu kama Chukwu Okeda.
You see, thank you very much. Caller, WhatsApp, are you there? Good morning from here.
The Gadi people, no matter anything, anywhere, the planet, they will fail. All the whole member of IPOB, those that working hard, for the son of Biafra, for Mexico, continue to guide them and bless them in the mighty name of Mexico. Oyo na nule mazanye hodilo. In Napula Province, Mozambique. My dear Onyibe, I want to use the opportunity to announce our meeting. It's coming Sunday. We want to tell our people from Nampula Province, those living in Zambezia, those living in Kwamba, those living outside Nampula. We want to have our this week, Sunday. We want everybody to be here. No matter your here, you must say any activities. Here, na kind of job. Here, come na job. What time we meet in their board? Let us leave it and come close. Because it's our last meeting. I want everybody to be here on Sunday by 4 o'clock. What's your panorama like that for here? Anything that you can tell us, anything that you can tell us, how to move it, how to do it, we welcome you. You member, old member, we welcome you to be there on that day. The place that they want to do the meeting is TKC, General Coordinator, and TKC General. If you go to Vera, after the secondary school of Nampula Province here, close just or getting to on the place. You want to the office there. If you don't know, you can contact the number of our PRO 84 39 38. Let me repeat it again. 84 39 58 089. On number 84 29 450 66. Our PRO number, let me repeat again. Our PRO number 84 39 98 089. I want everybody to be there on that day so that we can debate what we can do. We can make sure that the Nampula Province cannot be formed. As all come what I get there here. And welcome everybody. We are not going to everybody. But if you want to see opportunity to for this year to come and reach so that you can achieve what we are achieving. Well, to have something in mind, nothing but
thank you very much.
No. Thank you very much.
We must continue. Yes, caller on the line.
Yes, good morning. My name is Mary. I'm calling from Afaibum, Biafra land. Yes, my brother yesterday calling from London asked a question. Who are these people in our land? The answer is clear. In the Bible book of 2 Kings, chapter 18, verse 18, he is the Assyrian king, Sennacherib. Their military commanders are the man, Rabshakeh, in 2 Kings, chapter 18, verse 19, while their military Boko Haram are in 2 Kings, chapter 19, verse 35. Now, both Buhari, Jubril, Abia State Police Commander, Anambra State Commander, the whole Boko Haram's military men are abusing our God Jehovah, basing on what they have, that is, the weapons. But let them remember Sennacherib, Rabshakeh, the army men with the angel of the Holy One Jehovah for one night. That is my belief. Mazi Onyibe, Mazi Nnamdi, Mazi Uchemefo, please don't give up from praying, for that is the way Hezekiah used to break through. For Jehovah always listens to the prayer of the lonely one. Yes, he must surely bring us joy after your sorrows by raising Biafra up. Be strong, for God is breaking through your covenant. For the blood of our brothers and sisters are crying all over the world for God to do something good for us. And He will surely do for us. Remember Exodus chapter 14, verse 25. Pharaoh said, let us leave these Israelites to go, for Jehovah is fighting for them. Nigerian military force, Nigerian commanders, the whole zoo country must lament. They must release Biafra to go, for Jehovah is fighting for us. Yes. Shalom, Biafra.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Are you there, caller on WhatsApp? Are you still there?
Yes, that's Onyibe.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
Good morning from here, my brother. My name is Mazu Alamoka, calling from Nasarawa State. Mazu Onyibe, Tutoma, Mechuku Okike Abiyama Bagume. Mechuku Okike Abiyama bless your family, bless your children. Mechuku Okike Abiyama bless our leader, Nnamdi Kanu Uchemofo. And say, Nnamdi Kange so. Mamne jeje nana Nnamdi Kange so. Uchemofo Kange so. Mamna gaga mamne Uchemofo Kange so. Onyibe Kange so. Mone jeje nana Onyibe Kange so. Biafra Kange so. Mene jeje nana Biafra Kange so. Mazu Onyibe Mechuku Okike Abiyama bless you. Mazu Onyibe Mechuku Okike Abiyama bless you. Mazu Onyibe Mechuku Okike Abiyama bless you. My name is Mazu Alamoka from Ihamufu Isuzo province. My brother, every morning I listen for you. Every night I listen for you. Like your topic every day. It make me on a memo bobuna. Obina tomoto. I just feel fine every time. See what it happen for a one flavor yesterday. What is occurring? You see this man? God, our Chuku Okike Abiyama, go destroy that man and the family. If he finally person family support this man, Chuku Okike Abiyama go destroy any person supporting this Ojizokano. My brother, yesterday the news break yesterday. The whole we are there for Nasarawa State, my brother. See some people, see these outside people. My brother, see how they laugh. I pity these people. My brother, I don't have too much something to talk. My tell you say me Chuku Okike Abiyama go Zunu. Our leaders now. Nanda bit nda ndugu yuzuru plan ibia buye na hega fair one by one. Must believe for this man. This is our leader. Onyamoma anyị ka anyị na-afụ n'anya now. Chukwu Okike ka anyị na-afụ n'anya now. My brother, I say make God, make Chukwu Okike Abiyama give me this kind of heart where this Nnamdi cannot get. Give me this kind of heart where Onyibe get. Some people say give order. Onwonya gave me him and Nnamdi Kanu or bank today. Like Obomo ama bank today. My brother. Bye, my brother.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Our people must remain focused, no matter what they do, no matter their pretense. We must consider what we are going through as a people. Are you there, caller on the line? Monitoring spirit. Go ahead, please.
I cap for you, Oto child. Emma, Biafra, Chukwu Okike Abiyama is not ready to give this land to that world. We are Biafra. We have the best scientists. This world, just come on your planet. We have the best professor, the best and the best of everything, and our land is blessed. And we have the best man on this earth, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. How do I say that in English? Then the Jesus, then the game at the fire with it. And I don't buy it again. I don't even fool them to the how to go to Canada. What Alam. And I'm going to all now, Biafra regularly. There's them all. There's you to me 4 ma 2. Will Biafra ma 1 kaima. There's the because. Oh, I love Biafra. Play my guys to go to Canada. How I am you. I want to call it. I just in the John I evangelize every day. That place belongs to my own. I don't beg Biafra anything. I just need to be that. So that I think yesterday they said all the chief priests, they are working with our chief priests. No problem. Let me be chief priest of Biafra. And let me see who will come and tell our spirit to do everything to our people. Thunder. Biafra is the last miracle. And every Biafra is all over the world. Go and join any IPO unit or zone around you. Today, because from 1970 to use the IT, after who will say this? But it's only IPO that we gave you. If our leader just say, let us just forgive him. And let us say this is just that they cannot kill him. We got married, man. Because we want our people to be all right so that we build our nation. I got to do that. Only for Ghana, just decide for us. Any day you say, let us just pick up. These people will get their Biafra. All their Biafra.
Thank you very much. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Mazi George Onyibe, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
God bless you. All the prophecies, I'm calling from Olu. I'm calling from my village, Oberu. My names are Mr. Kingsley Anorigwe. Mazi Kingsley Anorigwe, one of the coordinators of IPOB in Olu province. I say, may Chukwukabia be your strength and everything in the mighty name of Chukwukabia. Again, I can see the manifestation of our leaders' prophecies regarding to what happened yesterday to Idiotabo Ojuzokano. Utaka Chineke ga-esi wee na-eme ka echiche ọjọọ niile nke ndị na-agba mgba megide Biafra na-eche megide anyị. This is how it will be turning back to them. If Ojuzokano were told that things would have turned around against him like this in this life, I don't think that he can believe that. But as it has happened now, let it be a strong lesson to those that are fighting against Biafra. Because God of Biafra will never let them go scotch-free like that. It remains in Nyanwodo, Okezi Bazu, Rudy Obiano, Dave Omahi, Ruchas Okrocha, wherever he is. Anybody that is fighting against our freedom must never see anything like freedom in his life. Both woman or woman, anybody that is fighting against our freedom can never be free in his or her life. In the name of Chukwukabia, I say, Mazi Onyibe, it's only God, it's only Chukwukabia you put all your trust in. Nnamdi Kanu put all his trust on Chukwukabia. Uchemefo put all his trust on Chukwukabia. And we, General Biafrans, we all put our trust in Chukwukabia. And therefore, Chukwukabia can never disappoint us. He can never let us down. He can never disappoint us. He has predestined us to have our freedom. And I strongly believe that from now till the year 2020 passes on, our freedom must surely come. That is my prayer. That is my presumption. That is my optimism. In the name of Chukwukabia, all of us shall live and see Biafra restored. Thank you, George Oyinbe. God will continue strengthening you in the name of Chukwukabia.
Thank you, my brother. And hopefully this is where we draw the curtain for this morning segment. Biafras across the globe, it is time to reevaluate our stand And for the last time, push this zoo to where it belongs to. Shithole. Inside the shithole. We will not apologize to anyone. We will simply do what we are supposed to do. But in the end, we are here for one purpose and one purpose alone. As I sign off for here, truly appreciate those of you who were able to call in, and sincere apology to those I cannot take their call. Few hours from now, we will continue from where we stop. Let's not forget that on Saturday, 7 p.m. Biafran time, our leader Mazen Nandekano will be here to address issues, matters of utmost importance as regard us as a people. We will all accept the truth. We will all defend the truth. We will all live by the truth, as he will prophetically declare the word of Chukwuka Kabiama regarding Biafra land. Don't forget, it's on Saturday, 7 p.m. Biafra time. And so, honestly, I sign off from here. Remain blessed and remain focused.
Islam, I don't want to kill. We need to go, we need a freedom. We need a Biafra restoration. United Nations declare them wanted because they want to kill us. They want to wipe us. They want to finish us. They are the one, the Boko Harams. They are the one, please declare them wanted. They are the liars, they are the cheats, thieves, and the criminals. Buhari, you are the one. Boko Haram, we know you. Israel, you are there. Support United Nations to declare them wanted. We want to Islamize us. We want to kill us all. We are the one who go around. They can't stop Biafra. They are the baboons and the monkeys. The people by their side, they are liars. They are the baboons and the monkeys. They want to kill us, no way. They hear from us down. There's no going back. Cause we are the will of God. You need a God, you need a weeping, you need a worship. Muhammad Buhari, you are the one, you are the God, we know you. You need a God, you need a weeping, you need a worship. Muhammad Buhari, what is your mind? Oh, Abasaya. Soldiers in the zoo, feel very well, reason very fast. Come and join us now. Biafra is very real. Navy in the zoo, police in the zoo. Come and join us now. Biafra is very real. They want to Islamize. Come and join the Biafra now. Come and join a better place. Mohammed Buhari, you are the failure to Nigeria. Mohammed Buhari, you are the Boko Haram. We know Isoko Ijo. We are all Biafra. If you're shaking, we are all Biafra. We are Biafra. Igala. We are Biafra. Nobody can stop us now. Nobody can stop Biafra now. Biafra is real. They want to Islamize us. They want to kill. They are the ones, the Boko Harams, Muhammadu Buhari, the president of the zoo. You are a failure. You cannot stop us now. We know you. We know you. Stop propaganda. Stop hypocrisy. Stop hypocrisy. Stop.